What's up, guys? Blaze here, back again with this week's weekly bet. I wanted to share my new mantra with you guys. My new mantra is anything is possible. Now, I know that this is not some miraculous breakthrough, and it seems a little bit obvious, but you would be surprised at how many people do not believe that it is the limits that they place on themselves that are keeping them from pushing beyond what's possible to them. So I wanted to jump on here and just discuss the importance of pushing yourself beyond those limits, because you are your only limit. What you believe is possible is the only way it can come to you. You can want all day long to be a rock star, but if you don't think it's possible, it ain't happening no matter what. The reality is if you don't think it's possible, you won't even allow the energy in that is beaming at you to try to get that to happen. And that goes in every area of your life, not just music, not just money, not just love, all of it. It really took me a long time to come to this awareness. And I know, again, it seems crazy. It seems like really obvious, and it's kind of blowing my mind. But I went as far, once I came to the realization, I went as far as creating a meditation that basically just for 9 minutes straight goes, anything is possible, to some really kick-ass music. So, I'm going to throw the link in the description, and I do hope you guys use it, because it has worked for me. It has worked for me. There isn't anything that I think I can do that I don't know I can do. And when you start to prove to yourself that you're the one doing it, it gets really, really easy. So what we are going to change from, we're just going to take I can't out of our vocabulary. Okay, we're just not using that anymore. I can't, none of that. That's unacceptable. I don't want to is the new I can't, okay? Because that's the reality. If you want to do something, you will do it. And I guarantee you, if you take a little bit of time to just reconnect with the energy in the morning, anytime you need it, really. It doesn't have to be fucking this whole, go meditate, light candles, do all this shit. It doesn't have to be any of that. Just take some time where you can, I don't care if it's 5 minutes a day, do what you can to just try to quiet everything down and receive the impulses from the energy. Because I'm trying to tell you, once you give the complete control to this energy and surrender in every way, then you allow this energy to deliver to you what you're asking for in miraculous ways. By not believing anything is possible, you're cutting yourself off to all of the possibilities that are there for you. And because we believe based on what we've lived and what we've known people to live and what we've been told on how life is and all that bullshit, because we do believe as far as we can believe, we cut ourselves off by thinking something is not possible just because we can't fathom it being possible. Or it wasn't possible for Joe and them, who fucking had this experience that was fucked up. Fuck Joe and them. Okay? Joe and them, you don't know where Joe and them were at. You don't know vibrationally where they were at to be attracting whatever they attracted. And you don't know where you're at vibrationally. If it's different, better, or you just don't know. So you cannot compare what somebody else has got versus what you're getting. You can't do it. And if you do that, you're really stifling yourself, and you're really, really pinching yourself off from the unbelievable, non-stop love, prosperity, well-being, abundance, guidance that you are being provided non-stop. Do you hear me? This is what's happening all the time. When you ask, it's given immediately. It is your ability to receive that answer that lets you know whether or not that lets you know whether or not it's happening. So we oftentimes are not vibrationally up to speed with what we've asked for. So we automatically think, oh, it's not possible. Didn't happen. It's not going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. And trust me, it has been a week and a half for me. And it's already like, what, Tuesday? But you know what? I'm still smiling. And no, I think I have officially reached the point. Now here comes somebody singing. It never ends, but I still love this sound. So anyways, I've had a week and a half, and it's only Tuesday. So I have just been really focusing, really working on just putting myself in an unfuckwithable mode. And I have to tell you, you really get to choose, because without going too into it, because again, we create through the power of our focus. So if I spend the next fucking 10 minutes talking about shit that I don't want, I'm getting momentum going in the wrong direction, and I know that. So I'm not gonna even go over it. But I just want to let you know, fuck it. I'm gonna pop my collar on this, because I fucking nailed the shit out of this week, and it's only Tuesday, and it's felt like a week and a half. So I'm back. I'm at 100%. And again, this is not kick myself in the ass because I had a few moments of whatever. No, this is okay. I took those moments to realize I needed to refocus, understand how I want to feel, and move in that direction. I have to tell you, this energy wants to assist you. It is trying to get at you in every way. You have got to be able to put yourself in a position to receive those answers. And when I tell you anything is possible, anything is possible. Anything. So don't write off the fact that $10,000 could show up in your fucking bank randomly, or some random ass check from wherever, or you get this impulse to go get a Slurpee and meet the man or woman of your dreams. I'm trying to tell you, anything's possible. Do not pinch yourself off from that possibility, because the things that we've lived are the reason why we don't believe anything is possible. And again, it's all about where these people were, where we were consciously, vibrationally, our level of understanding. There's a lot of different factors that go into what people are getting. So you cannot. And matter of fact, Oprah had some brilliant advice, which is, when you're in a race, you're going to slow down if you turn around and start to see how far back or far ahead somebody is from you. If you don't just get in that race and run that motherfucker and worry about what you're doing, you're going to slow yourself down. Do not compare yourself to other people, because you just don't know what they've lived. You don't know where they are vibrationally, and you don't know what's going on. We are all here to have our own experiences, and in an amazing, beautiful way, we all get to. And I've also found that in every interaction, every one of them, from start to finish, I don't give a damn if it's the gas station attendant, I don't give a damn if it's your husband. In every interaction, we are all supposed to get what we need out of that interaction. Let me just blow your mind with that for a moment, okay? Because, again, the guy at the store might have needed that smile. You might have felt so great you wanted to give that smile. It's something as small as that. So you just have to understand that all of this stuff is working out for our greater good. It's working out for our greater good. God wants us to live abundantly. God wants us to trust abundantly. God does not want us to focus on this bullshit. Now, you must be saying, well, why is there bullshit then? Well, because it would be pretty goddamn boring if we all liked milk and pizza. There'd be no expansion if we were all just robots. So we need the contrast. It's like I told you guys in a couple of other videos. Contrast is not a bad thing. We couldn't appreciate outside if there was no inside. There would be no up if there was no down. There would just be nothing. Contrast is a necessary thing. You couldn't even really appreciate all of the beauty of this planet without the way the colors contrast perfectly off of each other. Look, I don't know. I just know that when you tune into what's really happening here, the whole dynamic of life changes. The whole dynamic of life changes. It becomes this really fun thing, this really fun, exciting thing. It really does. And once you see yourself doing it and guiding the energy, boy, oh boy, man, oh man, does it get fun. Once you see you're doing it, and the more you see you're doing it, you do start to feel a little invincible. You really do. You can see the obvious momentum, the obvious energy. You can feel it in everything that is around you. I have been on my walks and have had nature like damn near dancing around me like I was fucking Cinderella or somebody, because I'm in tune with it. I walk right by birds that would fucking run away, and they're just like, oh hey Blaze whatever, they're just like, hey. And I'm just like, hey, and it's fucking this beautiful exchange. Guys, anything is possible, okay? Anything. If you can think of that thing, it is possible. It is not possible, it is probable, because one of the major twists here is that source puts that desire in you. So that is how source is so sure that it can become. However, does not force you to do anything. And we'll get to another video about how that's love. And I'll explain how you need to love like they're free. And I promise you'll get the truest love you'll ever experience in your life. But that's for another video. Source put that desire in you. So what Source is actually doing is wanting to express that desire. And for whatever reason, it feels that you are the person that would deliver that best. And because it's not going to force itself on you, you have to believe that too. And if you don't, your desire is dancing right outside the window. And you're like, dude, I can't get the fucking door open. It's like, no, you don't even have to roar to open the door. Just fucking let it open. Let it open. Relax and say, you know what? I know. And it takes a little bit of practice to get to that knowing point. But I promise you, if you start with things that are small, it makes it a whole lot easier. I'm trying to make sure this fucking... I dropped my phone the other day like a dummy, and it looks... it's definitely atrocious and a little bit frustrating, but at least I'm not cutting my face by using it. But anyway, I'll go ahead and chop it off right here, but I just wanted to definitely let you guys know life is good, man. Life is good. We create our own reality through our power of focus and through our beliefs and through releasing resistance. You don't even have to do it on the subject that you have the resistance on. If you can't release the resistance, freaking get off the subject until it feels better, because it's 100% about how you feel. 100%. So again, gonna cut it off short. Just want to send you guys all of my love and peace and joy and positive energy, and just let you guys know I love you, and we're all in this together. So take care of each other, okay? Peace.